Okay, good morning. We are here waiting for the trusses. Everything's all ready over here. Got this all cleared out here for the truck. Got wide open space to pull in here. They said they want to pull the nose of the truck right up into that corner of the yard there. They have to have 20 feet from their outriggers to all the telephone lines and electrical lines. So I think we have plenty of space here for them to pull in here and lift those trusses on top. We're just waiting for that to happen. Well, the trusses just showed up here. Now we're waiting on the crane truck. Well, there is the trusses. They're gonna pick those big glorious trusses up. Truck's probably gonna come right in here, pick them up, set them up there for us. There they go. Monster trusses. Look at that glorious room up above in that attic. There they go. Truss company leaving town. There they go. They're pulling out of here. And there's those glorious trusses right there. Now we got some work to do. Okay, good morning. We are back on the little ADU, little house project here. Got our trusses yesterday. Today we're gonna roll them out. We had Stephanie's birthday after we got done over here yesterday. So we are gonna start rolling these trusses out. Let's take a look. So you can see we have the first one kind of slid off there. I busted all the bands this morning. We have this truss just sitting up here. You look at that big old nice 2x12 bottom cord. It's gonna give a really nice floor in that attic space. So this is the gabled end. It's gonna go all the way down. I'm gonna hold this end up. Charles is gonna slide it off a little bit, and we're gonna slide it down and set it in place. Okay, first truss coming on down. I got my trusty old boat hook here. All right, Charles. All right. Yeah, just slide it down just a little bit. Ready? Look at that. So easy. Now we're going to slide that thing down. All right, Charles. Slide it. I bet you once we get down there, it's going to fit really good. Out here in the middle, the wall is a little lengthy. All right, let's slide her on down. Little by little, just making sure it stays on that 2x6. Now, if we were all set up, we could have had those guys set these for us. They would have popped the bands, hooked their chains on each one, and rolled them in for us. We would have had two guys and one all ready to go. They would have done it.
Oh, they do that?
That's why it took them so long, because they did that on the last job probably. Yeah, that's part of their service sometimes, but you got to be really set up for it. No, they're not going to sit around and wait for you to figure out how to do it. You got to know what to do. Up here. I don't want to just throw it down and break. Okay, there is that first truss in place. Look at that glorious truss. Fits almost perfectly, and you get a huge ass room up there. Charles up there clamping it to my little temporary stanchions. We're gonna fasten that one. I gotta make a bunch of blocking before we roll out the rest of these, get that one good and stable so we can just start blocking and standing and blocking and standing. Kind of the plan. Look at that. So nice. So I've got from the bottom of that 2x12, from the top of that 2x12 bottom cord, it's 7/6 headroom to that little flat there, and 14 feet in between webs on the truss. So that's a pretty nice room. Okay, we're gonna drag the next one down, bring it down, set it up in place. You can see I have the little blocks right there, little stanchions to keep it right at the right distance. Everything's all blocked off. We have our blocks in the corner and our bird blocks ready to go in. Let's get going here. Make sure we stay on this wall here pretty good. Gotta come my way. It looks like about an inch. There you go. A little more. Okay, right there. I'll go down and lift it up so it doesn't crash down on us. Ready? Good thing we put that board down the middle, huh, Charles?
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, ready? Set, go. Hold on. Got it? You can't pull it, can you? Okay, ready? Here's the final push. It's all yours. Pull it up. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, now just stay right there. Don't move. Okay, so Charles is putting that little lateral board up there to stiffen up, keep them straight and true up on that peak. And we got 4 in. We got other stuff to go do today, so we're cutting out of here. Okay, good morning. We are gonna set the rest of these trusses this morning. It's Sunday morning, so we gotta wait till 10 to make any noise out here. But I'm coming up with a little system. You know, we've been using the rope and the stick to stand these up. They're pretty girthy trusses, and it's just Charles and I, and I'm just not really what I used to be. So I'm gonna take this pulley I have here. I don't have any, I looked for another pulley. I'm gonna bolt this up there and use it as a little block to pull these up there. Okay, so I am gonna mount this thing right here, going down into this first truss, through the plywood and into that first truss, and hopefully we're gonna be able to put a rope underneath here and hoist these things up here. Wish I had something to draw a line so I knew where I was. I guess I can tell pretty much by that line right there, and there. That should get me pretty close. I've just got some 3-inch 5/16 lag. They're actually 3/8 lag bolts. Probably good enough right there. That ain't gonna go nowhere pulling up a simple little truss. Okay, so I got my pulley down on the other end there. You can see how that is. And we got it tied off to the tip of this truss. This is not really an OSHA WISHA approved activity here, so I wouldn't try this at home. I'm gonna pull the rope, Charles is gonna lift with the stick, and we're gonna stand this one up. I got my little spacers up there. Let's see how we do. Nail that sucker off. That seems to work out pretty darn good until we get a couple more in. Then we got to figure out how to move the whole pile. So you can see I put a little boat cleat over here so we can tie it off. Okay, we got some plywood up there now, so we got a little place to walk. Charles moving the blocks. There it is, our little spacer block. Okay, let's slide another truss on down here. That's how we're doing it. Okay, this is where we are, Monday afternoon. So we got all these trusses laying out up here except for these last ones. So of course we got to stand these all up. Then we're going to work backwards. So we got our first one standing up and leaning against this one here, and I got those braced and braced off to the back really well. So we're going to stand all three of the rest of these three up. I'm going to put some stanchions up on that back wall, and we'll drag the gabled end out and kind of back roll these last 4 trusses. Let's take a look what we got up here. You can see we just been throwing our plywood up here and tacking it down so that we can walk up here while we're bracing everything together. So that little roller, boat trailer roller, has worked great for lifting all these trusses. You can see I have this gabled end here braced up and all the way up to the tip of that. Come out here, and here's these last 3 trusses. Looks like Charles is rigged up there. Let's lift one of these babies up. One more time, Charles. Here we go. Last one. Okay, they're all standing. Now I'm going to put some stanchions up so we can back roll these last 4 trusses. That dude thought he was on a Harley. Okay, well that's going to conclude this video on rolling out those trusses. It's Tuesday morning here. We're going to get busy framing up these gabled ends, putting in all of our extensions or outriggers, putting our fascia boards up, get ready to put a roof on this thing. So if you see anything you like, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.